fucking trying to make the rules and shit. Okay, so yo, press the button. No, press the button. Oh, sorry. Is this yours? Do you want these? Yeah. Alright, and but not the Outback, right? Only the Roadcaster we connect to, right?
Yeah. You shouldn't be connected to anything else.
It's fucked up.
Let it go. Here, bro. Hold this. Don't pull.
Oh, we live on YouTube, right?
You connected?
Yeah, sure.
Do a test run? Can we start?
I'm about to get to it right now.
Yo, cheese doodles are so good.
Hey, throw one. Oh shit, that was a good shot though. I didn't really think he was gonna do it.
Yeah. He said, and said, nigga, from long distance, nigga, I'm going back, nigga.
Yeah, my
Yo, nigga, and took the cheese doodle dust and went like this, like LeBron, nigga. He's like,
That was on live too.
This is what it is, man.
It's what it is. Alright, we live on the IG.
Alright, I got my. It's good. I got my ting, man.
Yeah, I gotta bring mine up after this. After we do the intro.
What we do?
Is you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hit that record.
Question is the bottle ready?
I think it is. I think it is. We born to die. It's Kush. It's Kush, you already know. Y'all know what time it is.
My friends. My
It's another
family.
Sunday. We in the building.
My brethrens.
We here now.
Talk to him.
Y'all know what time it is.
Talk to him.
Go ahead, say something.
It's the Jones Hour, ladies
What?
and gentlemen.
Oh, 2-2-2. What? To
Y'all
the
already
right
know.
of me.
Yo.
And to the left, man.
Those
One more.
blessings. Right?
Hey, in the building.
And y'all don't see him.
Yer.
Yes,
One
sir.
and only.
Acid
Acid.
in the building.
How you do, Scoobies?
What?
Gentlemen,
What?
Jonesy.
What's
Wagwan.
good, God?
My youths.
How we doing?
Ayahuasca.
Kush? Ayahuasca?
Nah.
That's how you feeling?
Burning sage.
Oh, burning sage.
Burning
I like
sage.
that vibe.
Sage with
Yeah.
ayahuasca.
Yeah.
I like it.
I
Feeling
like
like a shaman.
Yo.
And
Right by the beach.
and green teas.
Boy! Y'all already know, man.
What up?
It's another Sunday. We here, man. The Jones Hour. You already know. Catch us live every Sunday.
Where?
YouTube, IG,
Where else?
at the Jones Hour.
Mm-hmm.
If you missed the live, catch the playback on
There you go.
Spotify,
Uh-huh.
Google, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio.
Uh-huh.
Y'all already know. But we here, man. We happy, man. This is a special episode for us, man. Y'all gonna see the vibe as we go through it, man.
Especial.
But, man, this is real. This is really something big for us. A real milestone here in the Jones Hour legacy that we trying to build between the three of us. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to do the things.
Triple threat,
Yes, sir.
trifecta.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And Tribeca.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I got bars, though.
Yeah, I got a homie that was in Tribeca.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to him.
Her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Grace. Oh yeah.
Grace.
Grizzy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Grace on her grizzly. We with you, girl.
That was fuck. We should get her on the show.
Get her on the show.
Yeah, man. You know, listen, you know.
We
You
not
already know,
opposed.
yeah.
That would be the first
Listen,
female
you know-
guest, man.
you
We
know
need
our
a
vibe.
female
Oh, that
guest.
would be the second female guest.
Second female guest.
You know
You're
our
right.
vibes.
Shout out to Nikki.
Word.
Get that K3 shooting band in your local Walmart, Dick's Sporting
Yeah.
Goods. You already know.
Sold
Turn
out
up
in
is
sold
real.
out in places already. So
Sold
get them now.
out already. You already know.
Get
You
'em
can
now.
get them though. But K3 shooting band. Y'all already know what time it is. But yo, then we need to try to post that. Maybe you could do that real quick. 347-898-8914. Let's put that number up to call in. We gonna start. Press the red button.
Sure. That was my catch and shoot.
Word in the NBA. We in the NBA. Now it's grind time.
Nimba.
We got like 5 games left.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see these standings.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Oh, they got a. There we go. Let's see these standings.
Where we gonna start? East, west.
We started in the West Coast
West.
today.
West side.
West Coast, Cali. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Nug nugs.
Well, nah, Nug Nugs is already locked in. Grizzlies locked in. Kings locked in.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Suns, let's shout out to them because, man, since Kevin Durant has come back, it's been problems.
Yeah.
Wrong or right?
Yeah, no, they're looking.
Yeah, I was worried after that fucking embarrassing.
Little leg injury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And he caught the little slip and fall, Celino and Bonds and shit.
Yeah, I
You
got
know what I'm saying?
On a banana peel.
Word. He said Celino and Bonds, come help me. I got hurt on the job and shit.
Yeah, I slept on a banana
chill
peel.
out. Yo, chill out, man. Yo, Salute Bar. Yo, come see us, man. We
Yo,
talk, man, before
word.
we give more shout outs to you. Yo, bro. Facts. Yo, no, but one thing we could say, everybody can talk shit about KD, bro. But one thing you gotta say, like, you can't dispute. He is like the ultimate plug and play
Nah,
bro.
yeah. Because like,
He
he just came in, drops a little 30, nonchalant about it. Like, it's not even looking like he's like ball hogging and doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, being selfish and everything. Like,
But he's shown it through his career.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's it.
And
Kevin Durant will probably go down as one of the most efficient players, scorers
yeah.
in history, bro.
Yeah. You can't
history,
dispute
dog.
it, man. You can't dispute it. And him with D-Book, you know, and, you know, CP3's there. Like, I don't know how much that's going to mesh. I feel like that's not a recipe. I think that's a recipe for disaster long term. Obviously, I could be wrong. But if you know how, like, KD is and
how he was with Golden State. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you heard about the stories with him and Steve Kerr and whatnot.
Mhm.
And then you know the type of person CP3 is. You know what I mean? I mean, he only got like a year or two left, probably, maybe 3, right? CP3. How old is he? How old is CP3? How many years do you got left?
CP3. Shout out to me, because again, another birthday shout out, because I just won one, even though it was already
Let's
like
go.
2 weeks. But what I can say, he got to be like 38. He got to be like 37, 38.
But CP3 don't got long left. But for as long as he's trying to make a run, I don't know how their personality is going to clash in the future. But for the right now, like KD on that team with D Book and CP3, like
And Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton doing his thing. You know what I mean? He just got to stay healthy.
He's solid.
Oh my God, he's more. Yeah, bro, he's more than solid. He's.
Yo, check the comment.
Where he's above and par. He's an above par big man. DeAndre Ayton. You know what I mean? And I could talk about this biasly. No, I'm saying biased because I had him on fantasy. So I know the numbers, like straight up.
I know.
You know what I mean? So I've actually tracked them.
Sending positive vibes. That's all.
Oh.
Yo, love. All love. Appreciate you.
Check out that last episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When it was the Jones battle. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, video.
Yeah, no. My whole point. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna go. It was just he's like he's proven that he's just like the ultimate like plug and play player. Like it doesn't matter what system. Like I'm with it. I just want to ball, and he'll put up the numbers and lead y'all to win. And it kind of makes him like he makes certain teams over dominated at points. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously Brooklyn was what it was, but look what he did with Golden State, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even look what he was in OKC. You know what I mean? Obviously there were different reasons why he moved and shit. You know what I mean? Because he was like, yo, I can't fuck with this here. There's not obviously the organization or the players I want to do this with. But like, you know what I mean? I mean that's like the biggest thing though. Right. I mean, do you want to get into it? Like he was with 2 other MVP caliber players in OKC. And it probably didn't work out. And that's probably the only niche to my argument right now, that he's the ultimate plug-and-play player. But can you hold that against him? Because he was drafted there and shit, and he kind of just had to escape?
I mean, no, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I just, I mean, when it comes down to it, like I said, when it comes to that efficiency, that's why you are that plug-and-play player. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't need that many shot opportunities to still impact the game.
Like any system, though. Ball hog system, passing system.
Yeah, like anything what it is. Anything that it is, So I think they're already on point with it. So I think they understand. And they could be a valid team, but as it stands right now, like they're the 4 and the Warriors are the 5.
And the Warriors play the Nuggets tonight.
Word. But what I mean in terms of playoff implications of it staying this way, 4-5, Warriors Suns, Durant versus the Warriors, this is a nice matchup. Like is the Chris Paul curse still in you know what I'm saying? Because like Phoenix on paper is supposed to win this. I don't care how you got Steph, you got Clay, you got Draymond. It's the same thing. But, I mean, let's be real. Shout out to Clay, though, because he's been going crazy quietly. You know what I'm saying? Recently, like, he is dropping buckets.
Can I just add something, though?
He is dropping buckets.
I mean, we're saying that, but I just feel like he's coming back to form. I don't feel
like
that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because we all forget because he fucking took 2 years off and shit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
He was that nigga.
Already been that.
He was that nigga. What was it? 60 and 12 dribbles?
Yeah, it's retarded. Had like 31, 37 and a quarter or whatever it was.
Let's not forget, bro.
Like, yo, that was beast, bro.
Yeah.
That's straight beast.
And took 2 steps.
Yeah. It took 2 steps the whole game.
And those 2 steps were step backs.
And still had 3 steals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or something like, crazy.
Yeah, like I feel like we are quick to forget because we are biased, recency bias. You know what I mean? In terms of how long we see, but he was that dude doing that kind of production, and I feel like he's slowly coming back to form, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to him, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, looking at that matchup is crazy. And then look, I said it. The Warriors playing the Nuggets tonight. You know what I mean? Where the Nuggets at with this? You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't want to put in too much, but you know, I got an invested interest in this game. You know what I'm saying? That and with the Clippers right behind them, the only thing is that PG's out. Kawhi played last night. Was it last night? It was last night. Played last night, dropped 40 and lost.
Right.
I thought I came into this in my notes and writing for this episode, jotting down like, oh, Russell Westbrook's contribution to the Clippers. And then I went through the stats. And he's unfortunately the same old Russell Westbrook. It's like he went from dropping 38 to the next game dropping 4. Like, bruh, you're killing me here. You went from me, like I was about to ride Russell Westbrook bandwagon, bro. Because I was like, oh man, maybe he found his home. I was like, oh man, these dudes can make a run.
Yeah.
With PG. And I was like, because it's looking good. And then I was looking at his numbers after. He dropped like 4, like 12. And I'm like, oh, dude. You just came off a game of dropping 38 against the Grizzlies, man. Being a one-man show. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So it totally changed my opinion in terms of coming to today's show into this. So I don't know where they're at, especially with the PG injury, which I know you're probably feeling right now more than anything.
Hell yeah, because of my fantasy implications.
Yeah,
that was at least almost 200 points for the week that I could have had. You know, I'm getting smacked. It's over for me. I'm down like 500.
Damn.
I'm down like 500, and I still put up numbers. That's the crazy thing.
Damn.
Yeah, his
He went
projected
bonkers. He went bonkers on me.
Yeah.
He went bonkers on me.
His projected is like 2,800.
Well, the week started by the end of Wednesday. He already had like 1,500, bro.
No, but
For
his
like
projected
4
went from like 21 to like 28, and that's with him having everyone on the like set.
Bro, I made every claim I could to try to fucking even it out.
Damn, bro.
I have like 9 more games played in him, and I still got smacked.
You put up numbers, man. It's the end of the season. Basketball fantasy is weird in that sense, man.
At
Because
the
it
end,
depends. You could have the top tier player, but he's not on a top tier team. So those ending of the season games, you know what I mean? May not have that value.
Not playing,
and then vice versa. They may be top tier players on top tier teams, but
their
their lead is so much that they're having a load management. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's so hard with basketball fantasy.
Yeah, I would never take.
It's the name of the game, though. Yeah, it's hard.
Well,
it's tough.
LeBron need to show up right about now. You know what I'm saying? I think. No, well, let's keep on going. Shout out to the Pelicans, man. They shot up. You know what I'm saying? They've been able to hold it down, win some games. I think they do got a nice core of players that are, pretty good. That are between Valanciunas and
you got Bi, you got Trey,
and McCollum. So they solid. They solid team. I think they're they're a team that could shock the Grizzlies if they play them.
I mean, they're solid.
You know what I'm saying?
They're the ones I picked that would fall off, but they're keeping it 500 in a sense. You know what I mean? Actually, better than that. They're keeping it 7-3. You know what I mean? Look at that.
Without Zion.
Which, by the way, man, can we go a little off track real quick? NBA. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck do you think? Can you throw out an early prediction of what the fuck you think his career is going to be?
It's not.
I
don't think it is. And it's hard for me to say because, he's a Dookie. And, I love my Duke players.
Yeah. But he's also fucking unbelievable talent. I mean, fucking Dookie.
No, he's beast, but it's like
you see the numbers when he's on the court. You know what I mean?
I know that, but
crazy.
But he's so like I don't know, like stocky or like such a beast. You know what I'm saying? That is like the wear and tear on him is
the
like
longevity
you can't take. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm a team that tried to get him, I'd probably sit him every 3 games. Like, you sit today. 4th game. See if it evens out. You give us maybe 50 or 60 for a season.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah, I think.
And then hopefully you'll be able to make it for the playoffs.
If you're smart, if this is really what it's going to be,
and then in the playoffs is like, no, you play every game, dog. If you fucking get hurt, then
you get hurt.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do now? Like, well, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Right. I agree. No, I agree. And I feel like whatever his future is, the smartest thing to do for him and the team if this is what it's going to be, is let it be a fucking playoff contending team in that sense. Like, let it be a team that just needs that one player to get off the hump. That you don't really need him regular season wise. You know what I mean? To really get there, but boom, he's going to be that X factor for you that you can miss every 3 games. You know what I'm saying? In the regular season, and then make that explosive factor. I don't know, man. It's fucked up, bro. Zion, man, his numbers is fucking like historical when he's on the court. Like historical.
I know.
That shit is crazy. Anyway, that was my tangent.
Well, Lakers.
Word.
I think the Lakers really need to. I think even though LeBron's come back, I think he needs to realize that he might not need to play second fiddle right now to AD. I think all the offense of that team needs to run through AD primarily, and LeBron get in where he fit in and still beast. You know what I'm saying? Because him being out and the run that the Lakers was able to run on was through AD, and then not only that, AD was having real good games. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I think if the Lakers are smart, that's the way they do it. It's not really like about whose team it is and everything like that. It's about the overall objective being winning games and trying to make a run in the playoffs. And with that being said, you need to, I think, make AD the primary target in the offense to start. You know?
Definitely. I mean,
straight up.
No, I agree. I agree. And let LeBron play second fiddle, which he's happy doing. You know what I mean? He's shown that in his career. He's not a selfish player in any sense of the word. He is that kind of, like, he's happy to do that. And it's other players around him. Kudos to fucking D Russ since he joined the Lakers. I saw the stat. He's fucking averaging 18, 6.5.
He's been killing for them.
Yeah, like he's doing this thing. So if that continues to run, and then once the playoffs come, LeBron takes that next playoff step, which he's proven that he could do, which is next level basketball. You know what I mean? And AD just staying healthy because AD is doing his thing, but let's also be mindful at this moment. He's on. I mean, there's only a few games left, so this is a whatever kind of point, but he was coming off playing like every other game type of shit. You know what I mean? I also know this because I also have him in fantasy. You know what I mean? He's playing every other game, so he's coming off load management, you know, for his injury, for his right leg injury or whatever the fuck he had. If once playoffs start, he has to stay healthy because any nick and tuck, bro, if that goes down, LeBron's gonna be tight, bro. LeBron's gonna be tight, and you know there was already questions with him and his relationship with AD early this season with this shit.
Yeah, I know.
Rumors, speculations, call it what it is. There still was something there. You know what I mean? So their biggest hope is AD staying healthy. You know what I mean? Like in the playoffs. Not stepping on nobody's foot, not doing this shit. Because guess what? When playoffs come, you ain't gonna have a game off. Like you did at the end of regular season. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. With that.
Thanks.
Then we got T-Wolves.
Yeah, which I made last week the comment about Anthony Edwards, his injury being, if it's significant, where it would lead them. But he's come back. He's been able to come back into form and still lead them. And they've been able to, you know, do their thing and continue to lead Minnesota to at least this playing situation, you know, with the tight Western Conference. And the same thing with OKC, you know. OKC, they've been doing their thing. That boy Shea Gilgeous, problems.
Alexander. I mean, they lost yesterday, but
yeah,
I don't see them losing today.
Yeah, nah, me neither.
They need that.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to take it. And then you got Dallas on the outside looking in, which we'll see. Same thing with Utah. I think, you know, Portland is pretty much out.
Oh, they're done. They're done, bro.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard's out, done for the season. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's just garbage numbers for fantasy purposes for whoever's on there. Whoever got Shaden Sharp, shout out to you.
Word.
Shout out to you.
You have to call in. What up? You on the Jones Hour?
Gentlemen?
Mr.
Yeah.
We going it down.
Mr. Jones.
What's good?
Fam?
Chilling, man. We miss you, man. We miss the vibe.
Yeah. I missed it too. I understood that was the highest rated show in the whole season.
Oh, checking numbers?
Facts. Facts.
Checking stats?
Yeah. Nah, I seen it. I seen it jump up. I was like, oh, okay.
Got a spike on the graph.
Word up. Early.
You know.
Early.
It's good to be back in the north out here, sir. It's a good thing.
Oh,
Y'all need to get on the road like Willie Nelson and bring your asses out here.
Oh, it's still raining out there?
No, it's nice and sunny right now.
Okay.
What's the temperature?
I think it's 57.
67. That's
You gotta remember, I'm 3 hours. It's only 12:34 right now.
Oh, it's early. It's gonna hit like 75.
No,
It's gonna hit 75.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah. Wow.
We'll
And I
see.
know we're talking about baloncesto, and I'm
No.
no hate for the Pelicans, but fuck the Pelicans.
Oh, okay.
You don't even recognize that bird.
Can we talk about Knicks and Dimes?
Oh,
Wait.
well.
We gotta put you on hold real quick as we do that.
I'm going to be put in the background on the.
Alright.
What are we doing? Are we gonna go through the East or?
Well. Should we do Knicks and Dimes or should we go to the East?
Let's do the East
Well,
real
isn't
quick.
that kind of the same thing?
Stay with us. Let's go.
All right, yeah,
go to
just
the East
vibe
real
with us
quick.
for a
Vibe with us for a second.
Vibe with us for a second.
I would be vibing.
Yeah.
Myself on fucking mute.
Yeah. No, you don't have to do
you don't
that.
have to do that.
Just vibe with us a second for the East, man, because we want to
Yeah.
jump over, man. So, Bucks locked in almost. You know what I mean? I mean, the Celtics right behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A game and a half,
Sixers,
but-
Cavs, they all locked in. There probably isn't really no difference in the seedings neither.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably gonna stay where they at, you know?
Mhm.
And that's the end of that with them. I mean,
The Nets doing their thing.
They
I think
really
they're gonna
are.
stay there. I think they're gonna stay there.
I know
At
you.
6.
I know you wanted to make a point about it with the Nets.
Oh yeah, man. Mikal Bridges, man. Can we get a like? Yo, man.
Facts.
Listen,
Definitely.
and this is not no like. I loved him on the Suns.
Yeah,
His style of play, the type of player he was, and now I feel like he's coming out of his shell now that he's with Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And his attitude is so New York-esque. You know what I mean? That's probably why I vibed with him when he was on Phoenix. And now he's coming out of his shell over here on the Nets. It's fucking crazy, bro.
It's
28,
yeah,
35,
dog.
40.
It's cool to see certain players when you put them in those leadership
Yes.
positions.
Yes.
And then they fucking blossom like
Yeah,
that.
it's-
It unlocks.
And
you're like, oh, okay, that's
Wow.
that's what he's all about. All right, well, I get it.
yeah,
You
because,
know?
and it's
That's
man.
okay.
That unlock, that switch. You know what I mean? That shit is such a crazy thing to watch. You know what I mean? And we've seen it multiple times in multiple scenarios. You know what I mean? In multiple sports. You know what I mean? The breakout season, right?
Yeah.
We all seen it. And with Mikal Bridges with the Nets right now, I think not only just for this playoffs or whatever right now that they're going to stay where they are and they're going to do good, but I think their future is, pretty solid as well.
Word.
Definitely.
Nah, I think so too. And even with Finney Smith and Dinwiddie,
Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
Cam Johnson, like
Yep.
they didn't fall off too bad with the additions
And
they got from the trades of Kyrie and Durant.
And they
No,
got,
they
like,
got
their
some
picks back
great
almost.
pieces.
Yeah.
And they got their picks back almost.
Yep. So they was able to do a little something with the maneuvering, but also, get something back to still be competitive to where they was at. You know what I'm saying? In the standings and still kind of like hold their spot.
Where
Like a lot of teams. I myself, I thought the Nets was gonna fall off, and they haven't. They proved me wrong. Like they've been able to be competitive and in every game. And like you said, Bridges and the rest of them, wailing,
Doing their thing.
word up.
And then we got the Heat, who's probably one of the. I feel like I will never go away from this. I feel like it's always one of the scariest teams. As they're set, and they have been, because you don't know what the fuck they're gonna do in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter where they seated. It seems like they always have that chance of making a run. Type of shit with their system and how they are and the type of players they have with Jimmy Butler and them.
I thought Bam would be a doing big things like this season.
This season, yeah. I agree.
He kind of
Subpar.
underperforming.
Subpar.
Yeah.
I agree.
So maybe I mean he would completely redeem it in my eye if he just turned it up in the fucking
playoffs.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. And once again, it's that switch, right?
Mhm.
If they do that switch and they're fucking like stepping up to the plate when they need it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And doing something that they haven't done all season consistently in a run.
Mhm.
The Heat, they're that team, man. What do you think about the Hawks?
I think I think even though they're at the AC, that could be a team that could be out. I don't think they have the team unity that you normally see with other teams. I think they're so back and forth with it, like it's a question mark every time they're on the court. You know, you're not really seeing any real, probably more selfish play than anything, as opposed to
this nucleus of players that they got after that trade.
Uh-huh.
You know, the team doesn't look the same.
Yeah,
it doesn't flow the same.
Mhm.
You know,
but I mean, I love the Knicks, but I fucks with Trigger. You know what I'm saying? And as Knicks fans don't really like him. You know what I'm saying? I really think he's a solid ass player. I think he's real good. He could definitely just put the ball in the basket. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about him, the way he scores and shit. But
the Hawks, in my opinion, since they acquired Trae Young, they are such a scary team because I feel like they have such good raw talent and young talent that they've stayed in the playoff scenario with no structure.
Yeah.
No cement, no foundation, no organizational balance, right?
Yeah.
All the stuff that's necessary to make a championship playoff run, they have none of that, right? And it was just raw talent that they stayed like in that playoff conversation and ends up beating the Knicks in 1 year. You know what I mean? In the first round and doing their thing. That's all they need. That's all they need. Whether it's I don't know if it's fucking coaching or GM. You know what I mean? It's that kind of shit that they need to get structured because that's where I see that because their raw talent is there and their players are young. You know what I mean? I mean, who's their oldest player? Capella. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, they really do. On paper they really got a crazy squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they've been in the playoffs.
Well,
they haven't. Yeah.
They went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
See what I'm saying?
With that little squad, they had a nice little run.
And they fired that coach.
Yeah, wow.
No, but I'm just saying that's my point though. There's no stability. There's no real structure in that team.
Yeah, sometimes when teams do that type of decision making and everything like that, that causes a problem.
Yeah,
with the way they function. But and then you got Raptors. I think they're good. Bulls is good. They're making a run. Since Pat Beverly trade, I think they kind of got like a new identity as a team, and they could be somebody that like you don't want to sleep on necessarily.
Yeah, without Zoe, they lost a lot of energy. Like that speed, that spark, like that's completely out of it. And
he's done, which is horrible.
Yeah, that's so sad. But like with after that trade, you can see it now. Like they're pushing. I mean, the Bulls for a while though they seem to be very 500. So they'll probably go through the rest of the season 500. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. They've been doing that for I don't know how long.
Yeah, they've been that team pretty much all season. I mean, their record shows it. Actually below that.
No, I know.
So
yeah, but then you also got the Wizards and the Pacers, which the Knicks is playing the Wizards. And,
no Chris Tapps.
Yeah. Or Kuzma or Beal. You know what I'm saying? And and the Pacers is right behind them, but then the Knicks actually play the Pacers twice. In the last 4 or 5 games left that we have. And you can't even sleep on Orlando neither, because they are half a game behind that. So that little 10th spot
up for grabs a little bit.
I think there's a possibility still. There's some teams still have some life.
Yeah, with the little 3-4 games.
If teams lose, Bulls win, keep winning, then it's a wrap. They get to the 38, 39 games, win 1 or 2 more games. Then there won't be enough games left for like the Pacers or the Magic to catch up. But as long as it's still that close, there's still a possibility. So it's games to watch and shit like that. But I think it's time now.
Let's do it.
Knicks and Dimes.
Knicks and Dimes.
Knicks and Dimes.
Knicks and
You didn't
Dimes.
put in on this, man.
Today's Knicks and Dimes segment is brought to you by the BetStamp app, which is helping thousands of people win at sports betting for free.
The same way travelers use Google Flights or Expedia to find the best prices, bettors can now use BetStamp to do the same. When you place a bet, the odds given by a sportsbook will determine how much you can possibly win. Even when betting on the same outcome, different sportsbooks will offer varying payouts, and these differences can be huge.
Facts. And thankfully, BetStamp allows you to easily line shop for the most profitable odds across all sportsbooks. You can click on any matchup and instantly see all the different odds for game lines, player props, and even future bets. Line shopping is the simplest way to get an edge in sports betting to maximize your chances of winning long term. On average, BetStamp users win an extra $1,000 yearly just by line shopping.
Damn, 1,000? You can find BetStamp app on the Apple iOS Store, Google Play Store, or through your browser at www.betstamp.app. To access all these benefits, sign up using the promo code JonesHour. That is Jones Hour, not the Jones Hour,
Not
Jones Hour.
Jones.
Access all these benefits, sign up, and start your journey to successful sports betting today. If you forget to use our code upon sign up, you can always enter our code on your BetStep app account settings afterwards. Check it out today.
Facts.
BetStep.
Now, Knicks and Dimes.
Knicks
We
and
locked in.
Dimes.
Pops, are you there still?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Knicks.
Congratulations on your first sponsor.
Oh,
Facts.
thank you.
Good game on your show.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate the love.
Much appreciated.
Shout out to, I guess, us
And BetStamp.
and BetStamp.
Yeah, word.
Get
Shout
that
out,
app.
Bester.
Get that app. You already.
Jones Hour.
So I think
Yeah.
we need to go ahead. I was gonna say I think we need to, start with RJ Barrett.
I kind of wanted to start with, if it's okay with the panel, like with Randall being out. You know, I mean, he's going to be out for a period of time.
Let's
and,
start there.
And ankle injuries are a funny thing.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you even when they tell you you're okay, you're not 100% okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. No, this is such a big blow, and I'm a big hater of Julius Randle, but I'm also a realist, and I know what he is to this team, right, and to us, and him, even when he comes back, because that 2 to 3 weeks or whatever was like a minimum. You know what I mean? So you're telling me that if he comes back in those 2 or 3 weeks, he's gonna come back mid playoffs, right? Like mid series if he comes back, and then if he comes back mid series, we're hoping he's 100%. That is scary.
Mm-hmm.
And if we end up playing the Cavs, right?
Which it looks like we are.
Yeah, which it looks like we are, and we just came off of beating them. Now I don't know
Without
Randall, but I don't know how much merit you want to put in on that, right? Because we know how teams want to lay off something because if they know they're playing each other, they may not want to pull their whole hand and do all certain things that they would in the playoffs. Listen,
I don't think that was the case in that game.
And I agree.
Of that game,
and
they were trying to go at each other, but their center was out also.
Right, and I agree. And I agree because I don't think they were doing that either. But I feel like this, as we've been saying the whole time, this is the best scenario for us.
Yep.
To make a run.
Make it a second round.
Run, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the question to the panel, I mean, I understand why they put. Well, I take that back. I don't understand why they put in McBride because McBride putting McBride in didn't necessarily give us another forward. And I think if it's gonna be long term, I think they got to make you got to decide your poison. Do you put the Frenchman in, or do you put Sims in, knowing that Sims is more there for defensive purposes than anything else, and having a front line of Sims there, you lose a lot as far as offensive.
But
with Randall, we didn't have that deficit
You're talking about McBride in the Cavs game?
I'm talking about just the rotation that Tibbs is putting out.
You're
now
saying
that
whether or
Yeah,
not we
but-
put Frenchie in
but-
or we put Sims in.
But
That's what you're
but
saying.
Mr. Jones, so this what you're bringing up is something that we've talked about on multiple episodes, and it is Thibodeau and how he judges this
rotation.
lineup. Yeah, how he chooses his rotation, and that's always been something that's been questioned the whole season for the past couple seasons that we've always been talking about. His trust in his players. We're like, yo, bro, this doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Even when we're looking at it and we're watching the game, we're like, yo, situationally, this makes sense. Why don't you just put this guy in? And in his head, he's like, nah, fuck this dude. He missed 3 shots in practice type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm joking in that sense, but that's how he kind of judges it. It's his trust in his players.
You know, I know you and Brian, and I'm not necessarily but you and Brian have had your issues about Sims and stuff like that. And to a certain extent, I've had some. But overall, I'm happy with it. I think, I'm a big proponent of a shorter rotation. I mean, back in the days, especially when the Knicks had, Ewing and Mason and all those, they didn't have much of a rotation. At one point, they were literally down to an 8-man rotation. But, I think 9, 10 would be wonderful, but a 9-man rotation for what they need is it. But I think also you can't squeeze water out of a rock. I don't see anything in the bench that will really help us to get another man in, because we need another man in. But I don't know if McBride is the right person to put in just to continue that 9-man rotation, because there was one point of the game that they were extraordinarily small. Other than Hartenstein, the other person that was out there that was really tall was Barrett. It was Barrett, Hart, Quickly, and Brunson. That's a small lineup.
Yeah, no, well, I no, because I agree. It's just like, but that is the thing, though. I know you're saying like you're okay with his judgment on the lineup, Thibodeau, but that like this is his thing. Like I feel like his situational basketball, like how he sees it, differs than how we see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I agree with you, Mr. Jones. And that is a small lineup. You know what I mean, to have on the court. But like how he sees it is different for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I mean,
no. To me,
yeah.
it's been my biggest issue with him. You know what I'm saying, especially in like situations. But at the end of the day, I mean, what's their record? You know what I'm saying? Where are they at?
Yeah.
Well, what can we really? We can have our little beefs with him, or have our little like nitpicking. I don't want to say it's nitpicking, because I don't really feel like I'm nitpicking. It's only really this more or less this situation that I really questioned throughout his little coaching tenure.
Yeah.
But especially when it comes to like minutes played and whatnot. But I feel like, I mean, if it leads to W's, how can we be that mad about it?
Word.
Because I mean, we are 45. We do got 45 wins. We're gonna be above 500. We are the 5 seed. We're looking at a matchup even with or without Randall, which we could continue to discuss. But I think even without Randall, we could still beat Cleveland because of Brunson's play.
Right.
Because he's the real leader. He's the real true leader of the team. He's the one that makes things go. And not for nothing, he's been that type of player that we needed the whole time. That type of player where when we need a bucket, he can make it. When it comes to an open 3 or an open shot or a shot like that, like he hits it. And the amount of spacing and opportunities it creates for the rest of the players on the team.
And he makes the decision, but he makes the right decision.
You're right.
Because, and I just want to add, it's because Randall gets those opportunities, and that's why I get it wrong, because we feel like he makes the wrong decisions. RJ Barrett has gotten in those situations. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Jones.
Yeah. No,
No, I was just want to say RJ Barrett gets in those situations, you know what I mean? And we get irritated with him. Obi Toppin being as young as he has, getting in those situations, we get touched. Jalen Brunson has proven that he makes the right situation, right? That he makes the right decision in the right situation. And
right.
Yeah, it's great to watch.
There's no dispute I don't think out of anyone. But I think, in one of the earlier segments, when they were reporting Brunson, and I said I saw it, and matter of fact, Chris, you and I had a conversation about, I think Brunson would be a good fit, and think people, and I'm not in the wildest parts of my imagination that I think it would be that good, but
Mhm.
it's just, but
Me either.
But again, getting into the aspect of this rotation, I mean, you can teach a lot of things, but you can't teach height.
Mm.
And sooner or later, you're gonna, if Toppin is not getting the extra minutes, but he played the other day, but he didn't play a lot. He didn't play a lot. And unless if you're playing a team that just has a small rotation, that you can get away with Hart being there, because as much as I like Hart, sooner or later, somebody's going to bang on you. If you're 6'5" and someone else is 6'9", that's a problem.
No, it's
And the only other person that we got that can be that either Fournier or Sims.
yeah.
And I kind of lean towards Sims only because of the defensive prowess that the boy got.
Yeah, and because I agree with you, especially because just to add to your point, especially in a series situation. Where it's like I'm playing you over and over for the next 4 games at least, type of shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna those kind of things does matter. Like I agree.
I agree. It'll build the confidence in the kid. So when the kid Sims is coming in, he's playing whatever Jared Allen for the second, third time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bro, like you ain't really all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hold you down, I could block your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna.
And the Cavs is a big team because they got Mobley and Allen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Twin Towers type of players. You know what I mean? They're big boys.
Yeah. But
just go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, well, listen, I'm gonna kind of switch off a little bit into Knicks and Dimes, but Emmanuel quickly.
He that boy,
right?
Quick.
We could. Matter of fact,
him.
IQ.
Him quick.
Mr. Jones, stay with me here. Do you? We watch quick. If you look at it on line graph, we've seen him elevate, right? Situationally, decision making wise, in terms of his shot taking, all of it. He's grown as a player, right? Since we got him. He's proven it. We've seen it. The numbers shown it. The game shown it. All of that. It saddens me that Emmanuel quickly made that kind of leap, and RJ Barrett hasn't made that kind of step forward. And I mean, the only reason I say it is because I feel like RJ was given more of the opportunity, where I feel like quickly kind of had to prove himself in the rotation in Thibodeau's system. You know what I'm saying? Where, listen, RJ, you're a 3rd overall pick. You're getting this time. And it led to him getting essentially benched, right? He's our 6th man now, right? RJ?
No, he starts.
Well,
he starts because Randall's out. Yeah, I'm listening.
No, I'm saying that quickly is still technically that 6th man. I think RJ Barrett, his progression the first few years has been good. This year, has he gotten to the next level? No. But I think he's still done well. I think that I think from what we have and echoing what Brian has always said, the idea that trust the system and put the system in place. And I think the system has worked. I think, it's clear that it is available, and do you go for that or anybody else that you come across? I'm just saying, just putting it out there.
No way.
Which is not the point right now, but at the end of the day, he's done his job, Barry. Is he having an off year? I think he has.
I think
I think we disagree on that. Yeah.
No, I think he's been solid. I think what you're disagreeing on is because of the expectation that we had in terms of where he was going to be at, and that's why you feel like it's like a little bit not that. But I still feel like, in my eyes, the kid is still only 22. He's still learning and shit like that. And then when we see what happened recently, I don't know if y'all seen that little fight between him and Obi. Not really a fight. It was more like, a little bench yelling at each other right there, like in a timeout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think it was probably warranted to RJ because, at times he does get a little erratic and he's not really necessarily thinking about the game situation that they're in. You know what I'm saying? So you get a 3-on-1 fast break. Like, don't necessarily, take it straight at the defense, whether you score or not. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the right play, and that's why you're going to get some of that feedback that you got. Go ahead.
So hypothetically, if what you're saying is true, right?
Uh-huh.
Hypothetically.
Uh-huh.
So then that feeds to my point. It's that IQ was that dude. You remember last season when he was shooting crazy ass shots? IQ? And we was like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You fucking pulling up from fucking 32 feet. Like, what the
Mhm.
fuck? And no, but he's changed.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
made
but
that maturity step.
Okay, but
That's
you know
my
what? He's
disappointment.
also older, though. He is older. RJ came into the league and he was 19. Quickly came into the league and he was like 20, 21, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes a difference.
I mean,
it makes a difference.
He came in as a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
He's still averaging 19.5.
Mm-hmm.
Granted that this has been an off year as far as his progression is concerned. Well, there's a
He's
whole
still
lot
20.
of people. There's a whole lot worse.
Mhm.
That's a damn sure.
It's still like 20 again.
And I'm not just because those are obviously facts,
Mm-hmm.
but you guys can't disregard the expectation though. He was our third overall pick. You know what I mean?
I'm not disputing the fact that his average has gone down. I mean, you could look at the stats right now. Last year, from in 2020 and 2021, his field goal percentage was 44. Then it was 40 last year, but his regular field goal right now has actually gone up. His 3 points has definitely gone down, but his free throw has gone up. I mean, he's almost leveled off, and he now needs to get to a different level.
Yeah.
But I still would. I mean, look at the top 3 people that were drafted, and the 2 before him. One of them can't stay on the court, and the other one has certain type of problems
with guns
that we all know that those kind of problems. Sometimes you never fix those problems, and you stay, So I don't have any issues with him, and that's why I think if you put, he's not closing out games because I think his tenacity and his effort is not there, and I think with Tibbs, it always comes down to the point of those things that don't come up in the scoreboard, which leads to why it's hard at closing. So that extra effort to throw yourself on the ground, he doesn't always do that. And he's got to do that to be able to get to the next level. And if he's not going to do that, then those minutes at the end of a game to close out, he's not going to be there. Harden. And he has to prove that he has to be there.
I mean,
and I think it always goes back to the issue of the rotation. How do you close out? What happens now? They definitely can't do an 8-man rotation. And while McBride, I think, is not a guy who's a point guard,
man. The closeout. No. The closeout is Brunson.
Yeah, but
that's the closeout.
Yeah,
that's all we need. That is all we need.
You still need you can't go into the playoffs with an 8-man rotation.
No, you can. How many times in the playoffs? No. You saying you can't, like it's not an option, but I'm saying you can, like if it need be, then yes, you could do
like we have no choice.
Like no, yeah, we could do that. Brunson is the leader. We've seen that. Brunson was hurt, and Randall wasn't leading us to victories. Randall's hurt now, and Brunson just lead us to a victory against the same team that we're supposed to be playing in the first round of the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So let's be real. And
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, do you honestly, and maybe we're looking at it in a different level. I believe that they can win the first round, and depending on who they play in the second round, if it's not Milwaukee, I think I take our chances. I don't think it's that bad. But
it's gonna be more.
Yeah, I disagree there.
Well, it depends on who we're playing.
But we're gonna play more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. We get a first. We out the first round. Good season. That's
it. I think every other team could get us like in 7 games, definitely.
Mm-hmm. No, I think we get out of the first round, and I'm optimistic on the second round. So if you're just thinking about the first round, winning it, and then just losing the second round, then yeah, maybe we do the 8-man rotation. But if not, then I mean, looking at the lineup and what we have here, we got, Fournier not a defensive monster by any stretch. Unless if you decide to give the extra minutes to grind to be able to pick up that spot. But if not, I think you got to put Sims in the rotation. I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah, no, I mean,
unless if they do something that
I don't think
it happening, having a lineup of Robinson and Hartenstein to close out games.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to say. I think that's a better option when you have maybe like a couple of minutes to close out the game where you do have Hartenstein and Robinson, because
that's probably what it'll have to be.
Yeah, because in the reality of it, at the end of the day, Hartenstein is a perimeter center. He could play outside of that. He could be standing at the 3-point line and still be a value or impact the game. Mitchell Robinson, not so much. He's more of a down low type of player on the box, crashing boards, going right back up, getting offensive rebounds, kicking it back out, restarting. I think they could play better that way. In terms of Sims, I think if that is the chance you take in going that way, well, Sims is just on standby just in case foul trouble, because Mitchell can get some foul trouble. So if Mitchell Robinson gets in foul trouble, you kind of plug him in, Sims, into Mitchell Robinson's role and let him now be that person down low with still Hartenstein at the top of the key and see what happens. And I think that's the approach you take. In terms of RJ Barrett, what I was trying to say, I think Toppin might have lit a little spark in his ass with that little argument. Maybe it kind of opened his mind to be like, yo, let's let me realize the game situations that I'm in sometimes and what we're trying to do as a team, because sometimes I'm a little erratic.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what it was.
And if RJ Barrett's reaction didn't show that, right, the way he reacted to the Obi really just telling him something, he got up like he was finna, do something.
Yeah, but
like, yo, bro, relax.
Yeah, but he probably took offense to it the same way Randall took offense to quickly saying something to him. But you know what? Sometimes things need to be said, and if it can't be said amongst your teammates, then you're not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
That second round, conference finals, whatever it is that you're thinking about,
it's not even a conversation.
You could just cancel that right now. But at the end of the day, I think they're a solid team. Quickly and the rest of them, they're all going to step up the same way I've been saying for the past 2 or 3 years, in terms of they're keeping these young boys, breed them, let them be the core, let a free agent want to come here then. The same way that the Nets did it, but they fumbled the bag because they got greedy. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to get Kyrie, and we're not going to get KD neither. You know what I'm saying? So. Damn, one person that you think we could trade for the Knicks in order to get to that next level. I feel, I'm going to stay consistent with what I've been saying in terms of us needing a 2 or a 3. A 2 or 3, a shooting guard or a small forward. In terms of one name, I don't know. I think I'll probably give 2 because I'm really feeling like it's a toss up between No, I was gonna say I would go either Zach LaVine still, or now added Jimmy Butler as well. LaVine and Butler.
Here you go.
No, is the speaker on?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear.
Yes, you
do.
Yo, all right. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, Coach, what's your take on it?
Well, a free agent?
A free agent person. That one person that the Knicks could get.
Right.
that would definitely put us over the hump. I said Levine but Levine or Butler.
Not Levine. I don't know why you think that. That's weird.
Kush, go fuck yourself.
No, because we had these conversations of tiers of players.
All right.
No, because it's the God's honest truth, and we look around the league and we see the tiers of players that are getting to the promised land, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least getting the chance to get to the promised land. So we need that kind of caliber player. There's only a few.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jones, I don't know. I mean, who the fuck is even like at that level to even like on some G shit?
So you don't think there's anybody out there that we could trade for to put a package
like
together to bring them in?
Like a PG? A Paul George will get us there.
Whoever you think. I'm not.
A Paul George, yeah. A Paul George caliber player will get us there.
So you say Paul George?
Yeah. A Paul George, I'll take him over Kawhi, but Kawhi will get us there too. I just wouldn't take Kawhi because of the injury shit. That's the only reason.
George is the same injury.
No. He's been better than Kawhi. He's been better than Kawhi. With the injury management shit. Nah, he's been better with him. Kawhi's been
10 games.
Kawhi's been missing games because he sneezed.
Maybe
Chill.
like 10 games. Bro.
Chill. He sneezed too hard. He missed the game, bro. Chill. And Paul George has been doing that. Like he's been injury prone this year. That caliber of player.
You think it's Paul George?
Yeah,
Paul George
or that
Kawhi.
caliber of player. Yeah, because off the top of my head, who else? Everybody else is young. They're not gonna be let go.
Maybe Bi.
I got one, but I
Go.
want Ant to go.
I'll go ahead.
Well,
Who
no,
do you
I'll
think?
let Ant go. Go ahead, Ant.
Who are the free agents?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. He said
It don't matter.
anybody.
It's just one player. It don't have to be a free agent. It could be a free agent, a trade player.
I would say Anthony Edwards.
Yes. Oh yeah, Anthony Edwards will take us over the top.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, and he young. I mean, I don't know if that would happen.
That would be like he could play 2 or 3.
I'll take back Kristaps. I'm joking. I just pulled up the free agent list.
But yeah, he is. Yeah.
I was joking. Yeah, look.
It's like James Harden, Chris Middleton, Kyrie, KP,
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell, Kevin Love, Vucevic,
No.
Draymond Green.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is free agents.
And I'm looking at it.
So,
No.
So the tier 1 player that we need to get over the hump will not be a free agent. It would have to be a trade.
Jordan Clarkson.
That's what I said.
It would have to be a trade.
Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson.
That you would want to trade for.
Yeah, but then what we giving up? So then is it?
No, it's not. It's a hypothetical. It's not about what we're giving up. It's about what we're getting.
Yeah. Okay.
I
guess PG. Sure.
I think the person that would get us over the top and move us to a different level and put him at a 2 would be Lillard. I know Lillard is a little older.
Hell no. Yo, I'm mad we even waited for that response.
Nah.
Yo, bro.
No.
That boy Damian Lillard is washed up in 2 years max. And I'm not trying to say that as an offense to him because
Too late.
The boy is nice.
Too late.
He kills. He's a beast. And we all know that.
He spent his career there.
At the end of the day, he will be a liability on defense.
He's staying in Portland.
His scoring will not be enough. And he'll eventually be like, a good defender will, be able to give him problems. Damian Lillard is not the answer. Not only that, like, how can we have a backcourt of Lillard and Brunson?
I'll tell you this.
To start.
Donovan Mitchell would have took us over the hump.
I think Lillard could play the 2.
He would have.
I think the 2 is more natural to Lillard than it is for Brunson.
Nah.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown, I'd go for him too.
Jaylen Brown could get us about there.
Well, but the thing with Brown is that this is his last year coming up.
Yeah, and he hits big shots.
You said it doesn't matter.
Touche.
You're right. This is our own little scenario.
Yeah. I got you.
Jaylen Brown and you. So on that note, let me let y'all go because I know you have other stuff to work on today. But again, congratulations on the sponsor and the Yankees won 6-0.
Yeah, nice.
That's next. Facts to
A little
us.
half, a little applause there.
You man.
It's
All
early.
right, fellas,
It's early
be
this
good.
season.
Later.
I
Love you, Mr.
Later,
Jones.
pops.
All
Much
right,
love.
fellas, be good.
Later.
You're ready.
So exciting Nicks and Dimes. Again,
Mhm.
Bet Stamp app. Make sure you gotta download that. You know what I'm saying? Use that Jones Hour promo code.
Jones Hour.
Jones Hour only. Not just Jones
Jones
Hour.
Hour.
All right, let's move on to baseball.
Béisbol?
Baseball real
Me
quick.
gusta esto?
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Me
It's
gusta
early in the
esto?
season. Basically like 2 games in. You know what I'm
Mets
saying?
and Dom. No, I'm just joking. I was just joking.
Yanks and Knicks.
I was gonna say something. Wow.
Don't even do it.
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yankees
They
already. Yankees 1-1. Shout out to us. Playing San Fran to open the season. Judge literally hit the first home run of the season.
I know.
in
Beautiful.
time.
First at bat. That was fucking
First
crazy.
literal, like, as all the games were playing, literally the first home run of the season. Like,
And
no
it's
one
really-
in the
yeah.
season had hit a home run at the 1:00 games when they was playing it before him.
First at bat. Aaron Judge picked up where he left off.
Beast.
Smacking shit.
Beast.
Picked up where he left off. Sorry, regular season.
Regular season. Smacking shit.
Because postseason was a little quiet.
His last
Yeah,
hit
fuck
was
you.
close though.
Smacking them.
He went for it.
Let's go.
Uchi.
Let's go. It's gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
We're 2-1
Good, yeah.
now. Just updated 2-1 because of the win. We just won 6-0. Shout out to my pops for the updated info.
Shout out.
You know, we get that up to the date shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here at the Jones Hour because we're cool like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just anticipating an exciting season. I'm actually going out on a limb and I'm calling it right now. The Yankees will win the World Series. Yeah. You want to know why?
Why?
It's the good karma. Good karma.
What do you learn, bro? What's good karma? What good karma?
My son gonna be born.
That doesn't even make logical sense of karma.
It does.
Do you know how karma works?
You know how many Yankee fans children are born every day?
No, but mine is special
Why?
because it's me.
It's the omen.
It's if we could have zoomed in over there, it's that actual picture right there that has all of the fucking 40 to 50 Yankee games plus other games I've been to in my life. It's the aura of us, man. It's the fact Judge didn't go to the WBC and hit the first home run. It's that we're just gonna smack shit and put it all together. It's that I'm gonna be able to say back in years time, like, son, the year you was born, the Yankees won the World Series. Shit like that. Not the Mets. Sorry, bro. Sorry about that, Ant. Sorry about that. Cushion.
I don't know why you're saying sorry when you're in a
Because it's
fantasy
not the
world,
Mets.
but it's not true. What you're
It's
saying is
the
not real.
Yankees.
The
Fantasy.
definition of what you use for them to win is not even real. That's not how it works.
No, I know, but I
So
didn't know the
how
right
do you
word.
know?
I didn't know the right word. But
Well,
the
you
good
fucked
vibe.
up.
Good
Well, you
vibe
fucked
karma.
up. Well, guess what? It's not
The
gonna
good
happen, my
karma,
friend.
yes.
This is like
It's not gonna happen, my friend.
weird baseball wet
No,
dream
you know what it
that
is?
he
It's
has.
my good karma for being such a good person.
There's
That is
like-
not also not true.
It's coming back.
That should be bad karma because
I'm not
that's not
bad.
true. Yes,
I'm
you
not-
are.
No, I'm not.
We won't say things on air,
You're
but we
lying.
know.
And
You're
and
We know
Jones
Jones.
You're
is-
lying.
We know where
No, you're
Jones really
lying.
stands.
No, you're lying.
And Jones'
'Cause I'm mad good.
in
You
Jones'
see?
head,
We
he
all see.
has like this like fun-loving comedy that he has, you know,
Yeah.
about his life.
It
You
is.
know, and you know, the birth of his son is like a major part of it.
Facts.
But outside of that, after it, he reflects on with his child, like while they're watching a Yankee game, and he's like,
I
"Hey,
look
son,
forward to it already.
yeah, like
I
this
can't
is,
wait
this,
for the day
this
he's
is a,
born.
This is
And
a
as soon as
scene
I bring him home,
that
there's a day game on.
Jones has written
I'm
for
gonna
the
be holding him
future.
with the bottle. I'll be holding him with the bottle. We both gonna have a beer in a bottle. We're chilling. We'll be happy. It's gonna be an amazing moment in my life. Something I look forward to as we watch the Yankees win the World Series. I'm calling it right now. I'm telling you. It's
Put
gonna
the
happen.
money. Put the future in.
soft
I will put the futures
music in the
on the
background.
bet stamp.
Put the
On the
future
bet
in.
stamp. I'm putting it in. I'm putting it in.
And guess what?
Hey,
You go on BetStamp and you find your best possible odds. You know what I'm saying?
Watch. Let's get to wait till we get to the pick segment. Because it's going down. But again, let me hear about your shitty Mets then. Go ahead.
Not
Let me
shitty
hear
at
it.
all. We're
Let me
actually
hear it.
beating the Marlins right now, 5-1. So we're actually about to go 3-1 in the
not
season.
shitty at all.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a few concerns that I addressed when Mr. Jones is here. Remember when we talked about
Yes.
the players going down to AAA?
Yes.
And the reason why I was concerned is because we never acquired that bat. So the reason why I was disappointed is because I was hoping one of these guys would fill that void because we didn't make that free agent kick to get that extra bat in the lineup, which I think we really needed. And I looking at it now, I mean, this is my early analysis. We're 4 games in. All right, we got 160 games to go, type of shit. You know what I mean? 159, whatever the fuck. We do need somebody else, I feel like, to step up in that sense. And I'm hoping somebody in the lineup would, because it's going to take somebody like Canha. Canha?
Mm-hmm.
Canha.
Didn't your man's pitch
Vogelback. You know what I mean? Like one of them to kind of step up in that offensive sense this year, because it's not going to be Brett Beatty.
It's Canna.
Canna, thank you.
Canha.
I'm just reading it how I read it. You know what I'm saying? Anchorman shit.
Canna.
I'm Canha.
Vogelbach. I could get that one. Vogelbach.
There you go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The big boy.
What
big
the
boy.
irony?
Yeah, but that's the only thing. I mean, obviously, our closing situation is up for question and whatnot, but we need something offensively. We need another bat in there to kind of step up. Because we didn't acquire nobody. I mean, we could still maybe acquire somebody. I don't know who that would be. But there is a missing link in that lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it within the first 3 games. You could see it. You know what I mean?
I feel you, but season is young.
5-1, bottom of the 9th. Let's go, Mets.
Yeah, we already got our W, so we're good.
How do you guys feel about the new rules?
Oh yeah, how do you feel about the pitch clock, man? When you watched it, like how does it feel? Like the bottom of the game?
No, I think it's good. I think it kind of like does a little add more excitement and maybe there was a lack of tension throughout the game because it was going so slow that you just had to wait for something to happen. But now that it's kind of like going so much faster, you kind of like don't want to miss it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
I guess you could get that type of feeling. The only other part about it is like now, like I remember going. Like I said, I've been to mad games, and I've gone to games like an hour late. Like fuck, damn, we mad late.
But you in the second inning,
whatever. But I was in the
second inning.
That's what I was gonna say. Now you an hour late. You might be in the 5th,
6th.
You might be in the 4th.
Yeah.
Like the whole half the game is gone.
They're gone. Yeah, they might not even let you in. They're like, yo, half the game's done.
Yeah, go back home.
Go home. Matter of fact, everybody's leaving. People are leaving early to beat traffic.
They already left.
It's 7th inning stretch. People is out.
You done fucked up.
Yeah. No, it is.
So that little bougie shit that you want to do, you probably can't do that.
Yeah, no, you definitely have to time yourself when going to the games.
Outside the stadium and shit.
But actually watching it, it is in a baseball sense, like real bang, bang, bang. Like, especially like, watching baseball your whole life and then seeing how it is now, it is like, oh shit, all right, yeah, you really can't fucking
Yeah.
So you better make sure you found your weed and you crush it in front of you and shit because you might miss a home run real quick because it's going to happen in 15 seconds.
It's going to happen in 15 seconds.
Like regardless, batters get one timeout, right, or whatever.
That's what
for a bat.
One timeout.
It is. I like it. I know some radio dudes were in the business were having like problems with it because they were like, oh, we're not used to this or whatever.
Yeah,
and radio wise, I get, but from the actual viewing perspective and like entertainment aspect,
A lot of people are upset about it.
but from that aspect though, what I just said is, I think it's good. I like it.
Umpires have quit over it.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
I mean,
good grace.
You know what? Man, that's
I think it's funny that like it didn't take. It was less than 24 hours from opening day where they had to like tweak the rules for it because of Scherzer. And they're like, oh wait, people could exploit like what we just did. Like,
Mhm.
No, they're fucking dumb, man. Listen, survival of the fittest. We weed them out. If they can handle it, then they're not going to be part of the new generation.
Serge is like, I'm gonna hold this, and at the last second throw the shit. You know, like,
Scherzer?
yeah.
No, but that's the thing. Scherzer's always done that shit.
No,
Like,
but
that's the difference.
he's
Scherzer has
notoriously-
always been a fucking cerebral nigga like that.
he
Like, you know what I mean?
prefers to pitch quick.
Yeah.
though.
Like,
You know?
and to fuck with you. Like, oh yeah, like, yeah. You know what I mean? Real quick. Like, it's just the Nationals. He's always done that.
I do like the fact that they're able to call their own pitches now too. You know, like
Well, a lot of it now is that they're kind of forced to because of the pitch clock.
Yeah.
They're not. Sometimes it may not be feasible to shake off the catcher. You know what I mean? In terms of timing.
Mhm.
So they're like, listen, now I have to call my own game because you telling me 3-2-1, 4-2, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work.
yeah, because as soon as they step to the
Yeah,
mound,
you gotta
boom.
go. You
Yeah.
gotta go.
Mhm.
Bang
You
bang.
have boom one timer, and then you have the
Yeah, they
and
all-
as soon as
they
you
got
have the wind up,
They got the clickies.
Yeah.
They got the clickies in their hat or whatever.
you
the fuck.
set in. Yeah.
So, I like it. Early in the season, both New York
Yes.
teams are doing pretty well.
Mhm.
You know, off to a good start. Baseball's back.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Baby.
It's spring, but the dog days of summer are on their way,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be an exciting time. You know, shout out to my Yankees,
Shout out to my Mets.
future World Series winners.
Future World Series winners. 2023. 4.
3.
3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Us.
7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm. LGM.
LGFM.
Trash.
Skanky Yankees.
Yanks. We don't need to do. We don't need letters.
Skanks.
We don't need letters like that.
Stanks.
We don't need little acronyms.
Because you guys aren't cool.
No, because we have 28 rings. You already know what it is when we
Yeah.
get our name.
Yeah, you can't get an acronym for one.
Mhm.
Champ.
That's not 28.
Champs. Champs with an S. 28 S's about it. You know what I'm saying? Going straight through. How about that?
What else you got, man?
Nah, I think yeah, that's it for baseball. You know, but you know, we're gonna be, going through it as a thing. As for that, you know what? Fuck that.
Okay. Fuck that.
Let's World Series right now. Call it. I'm going Yankees versus
Wait, like,
the Padres.
but are we going like
Right
bias?
now.
No,
Right now.
No,
No,
I
just
know
right
right now, but I'm saying like a bias prediction or like a realistic prediction. Like, what are we talking about? Here?
Well, ironically, mine are the same.
Yeah, no,
No,
because
realistically,
the Yankees might not make it.
biased.
Realistically, the Yankees might
No,
not make
but
it.
this is what I'm calling.
Yep. Okay.
This is what I'm
All right.
calling.
Well, it's obviously not
Yankees
realistic.
versus
So-
the Padres.
Let's go.
Go ahead, you can pick the Mets. Or
Sure.
if you don't think the Mets is gonna make it, then don't pick the Mets. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think the Mets is gonna make it. That's why I picked the Mets. But I
Sure.
think the Yankees are gonna make it, and that's why I picked that.
Word. Let's go.
Yankees Padres, like I said.
Word. Red Sox Mets. Mets champions.
Red Sox.
Hold that, nigga. Hold that,
I
nigga.
feel you. Anthony?
Stros Mets.
Let's go.
Wow.
I'll take them all out. We'll take them all out.
So you guys got the Astros and Red Sox winning the World Series this year.
No, I just said the
Oh,
Mets
it's
win.
all-
Okay.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, I didn't
Okay,
know.
what do you? Don't be
I
fucking.
didn't
You're
know,
not
I didn't
dumb.
know.
You're not dumb or deaf. You
No,
heard what the fuck we said?
I just wanted to be clear
Yeah.
for our listeners.
Yeah. Fucking clarity.
Thank
Clarity.
you. Thank you.
Transparent.
Moment.
See through.
Moments of clarity.
Fuck out of here.
I think you're mad. I don't know why you're mad. You seem a
You
little
trying
mad.
to talk shit?
I'm not talking shit. I just don't know why when I said the Yankees versus the Padres, you thought it wasn't realistic.
You got
That's
something
all I'm
pent up?
saying. You know what
It's
I'm
not.
saying? Okay.
It's the
Because I don't think
injury.
your Red Sox is realistic, but I'll let you rock with
Sure.
it.
It's the injury. I think he's acting a little extra.
Who's injured?
The pitcher's injury. What's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Fuck. Sorry. I'm still
Oh,
right
what
now.
team?
Yeah, what
Our pitcher.
Oh,
Edwin
shitty
Diaz?
Edwin.
Yeah.
It's obviously not shitty.
There you
No, he's not shitty. I'm lying.
But yeah, he's
I'm
hurt.
lying. But he is hurt.
He is hurt.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
That is sad.
I think he just has pent up hostility. I mean, the last time we
LGM,
talked about it, he was free.
WBC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That
guess
is
so.
tough. That's tough. That's a tough one.
You see?
All right, let's go.
You brought me to this level.
No,
You brought me here.
No,
Yes, you
started
did.
there. You started there.
Yes, you did,
started
Chris.
there. Stop it.
No,
You
yes,
started-
you did, Chris.
Listen, bro, you're only lying to the people. It's on tape.
I'm
You
not.
You started
I'm
there.
not lying.
All right.
I'm not lying.
All right.
I'm not lying.
All right.
Yankees, Padres. Padres, Yankees.
Padres win. That's what you're saying.
No. Yankees.
Oh, I just want to be clear.
No, Yankees.
Oh, I just want to be
I
clear.
told you.
I just want to. I want clarification
And you know why it's
for
Padres?
the listeners.
And you want to know why it's Padres? Because I'm going to be a Padre.
That's what I was talking about realistic, and this is what the fuck he comes with. This is his fucking Jones shit. Like he fucking rides with everybody. All the Joneses is his cousin. This is the same logic. I want you guys to know this. Fuck out of here, man. Let's move on, bro.
That's the
I'm
dumbest dad
Oh
joke
my
ever.
god, bro.
Because I'm going to be a Padre. It all makes sense.
Yankees, Padres. Let's go! It's Jones. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yo, don't we have a MetLife shout out?
Oh yeah, man. Because of the complaints over amount of years,
Facts.
they're changing the turf.
Facts. Shout out to them.
The overall turf in MetLife. And I heard
Yo.
the World Cup's going to be here in a few
That's
years
why.
too. So that's also a big thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So
Can't have fucking Pele breaking.
so
his leg
let's
or
pay attention to the turf toe injuries that we had at
something. You know? Shout out to the Giants and I guess the Jets.
Yeah, I
Yes,
guess
us.
the Jets.
Let's go.
Word.
Oh man.
Oh, and
man.
Aaron Rodgers still didn't sign yet.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fuck.
Fucking, what was it? I know we already passed April 1st. That's what I said. Now it's April 15th. So if you bet the under on April 1st, you're fucked
Fuck,
up.
you
You know what
fucked.
I'm saying? Because today's the 1st and he's not signed.
Yep.
So I mean,
April
you still have a
Fools.
couple of hours,
Word.
I guess. No, today's the 2nd. Actually.
No, I know. Yeah, today's
Yeah, yeah. I fucked up.
Yesterday was the first. It's all
Yeah.
good.
So we're over that. So yep, you done lost your money if you bet the under. Now we got between now and the 15th because I literally said I think it's gonna be after the fucking draft and all of that.
Mhm.
But then we seen that. So the 15th or the draft.
Oh, shit. Can I go back to baseball real quick?
Yes.
My fault. Just a real quick shout out.
No,
and like
go ahead.
and like a fuck you to the MLB.
Fuck you.
I don't know if y'all seen it.
MLB.
Did y'all see fucking on the MLB replay, they fucking called Pete Alonso out when the nigga's foot was off the first base? Like clearly. Like it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
even fuck. Y'all gotta do better.
And they
No,
said
no,
they
y'all gotta
admitted
do
to
better.
the, they admitted to the
They
mistake.
admitted to it, and they also had a fuck up the game before against the Marlins with Pete Alonso. With
Wow.
him stepping off, yeah. And like the fucking pitcher fucking looking back or whatever, and they fucking called him out or some shit like that with the new rules. So it's like, yo, man, get your
it
shit together. Yeah,
Get it
thank you.
together.
Especially
Why
in
not?
Florida, because that looks like the common denominator.
Yeah.
Get your shit
fucking-
together in Miami.
Fucking
Fuck.
Florida.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
We like Florida though. Sometimes.
No. Shout out to Florida.
Yeah, they're cool. It's a nice state.
So-
Sunshine.
Yeah.
But they're fucking up. You're fucking up out there.
What else you got, man? Well, it depends which one to hit.
What?
No, I'm saying. What you want to hit next?
I thought it was the picks.
Let's do it.
I think we're ready for the picks.
Ready for it, man.
This week's segments of the picks. Brought to you by the best thing about, which is helping thousands of people win at sports betting for free.
The same way travelers use Google Flights or Expedia to find the best prices, bettors can now use BetStamp to do the same. When you place a bet, the odds given by a sportsbook will determine how much you could possibly win. Even when betting on the same outcome, different sportsbooks will have different odds. Even when Betting on different outcomes, sportsbooks will offer varying payouts, and these differences can be huge.
Facts. And thankfully, BetStamp allows you to easily line shop for the most profitable odds across all sportsbooks. You can click on any matchup and instantly see all the different odds for the game lines, player props, and even futures bets. Line shopping is the simplest way to get an edge in sports betting and maximize your chances of winning long term. On average, BetStamp users win an extra $1,000 yearly just by line shopping.
Yeah, where 1,000 is a lot. You can find the BetStamp app on the Apple iOS Store, Google Play Store, or through your browser at www.betstamp.app. To access all these benefits, sign up using the promo code JonesHour, not the Jones Hour, Jones Hour, to start your journey to successful sports betting today. If you forget to use the code upon sign up, you can always enter our code in your BetStamp account in your settings afterwards. Check it out today.
Now,
BetStamp app.
BetStamp app, which now we are users.
We are users.
As we're going to get into this, I just want to break it down a little bit because I want to break it down what the app can do for you. Because as we're doing it, we're going to be doing this every week and showing what we're going to be providing to you every week. With
And
the
what
BetStamp
BetStamp could give you,
obviously help you with yourself. So first, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a real good app if you're a real bettor. You know what I'm saying? So get on that app, download the sports BetStamp app, put that Jones Hour promo code in, and start following myself and Kush, as you know, but
either or.
it's Brian Jones, Chris Lilia. Those are the names. You find it on the thing. You search it. You're gonna be able to see our bets, and we're gonna every day, daily. We're gonna be putting in our picks on our profile. Sometimes it's a parlay. Sometimes it's just a one-game winner.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna see our records.
Yep.
You are gonna see where we stand with our bets, and not only just us. You can see the world. Whoever's on BetStamp, and that's the beauty of the app.
Yep.
You get to see where everybody's wins-loss record is on their bets, and you get to analyze for yourself.
Also, if you want to actually create your own profile like that, where you could, win some money, you need to holler at us. Hit us up on the joneshour@gmail.com. Hit us up on the pages.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got some we got some things that you might want to build on with us.
BetStamp's even good for the new users that are just coming into sports betting. If you're just coming to sports betting, I'm sure you don't want to lose out on $100, $50, $10. Use BetStamps. It will help you. You will see where you're getting your best possible money that you're putting in for your bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for me, the first bet I have already some bets up there, so you can be able to see that I've already won and have not lost yet. On the BetStamp app, that might switch today, but I did put up a 6-pick parlay for $10.
6-pick.
Yes, that I actually put in myself. This same $10 pick.
Okay.
I got Toronto winning, all money line bets, all NBA games. Toronto winning, which they've already won. The check is right next to it.
Check.
Green check.
Ching.
So it's already locked in. But Toronto, Utah, Dallas, Knicks, Phoenix, and Lakers.
Wow.
6-game parlay, all winners.
What's the odds? What does that give you?
It's plus 684.
Wow. Yeah.
Because those are all. It's not that much on the plus, only because you got a lot of the favorites winning. But if everybody hits, that's how it goes.
Plus 684. That's great.
Yeah. So
you put.
Yep, that $10 could be $68.40 real quick.
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's what I'm doing.
Facts. My parlay bet of the week, 4-game parlay. So I'm just 2 off of yours. Okay. And we've got some of the same games. I got Golden State at plus 120, Cleveland at minus 74, Milwaukee at minus 205, and Lakers at minus 625. Once again, all favorites except Golden State.
Yeah.
That puts me at a total at a plus 331 for that parlay. So $10 will get you $33.10. Using BetStamp's app, I found the best place to place this app was DraftKings.
Yeah.
That was this week.
Yeah, mine.
Bet Rivers?
Yes, Bet Rivers. That
Rivers.
was it.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you.
Bet Rivers. I think
Bet
yours
Rivers. That's what
gave
I
you
put
the
in
best
that.
odds.
Yep.
Yeah, for
So I
yours.
put mine in the Bet Rivers. So that's the thing when you get this Bet Stamp app, it like how we broke it down with the Expedia and whatnot. You're looking at the odds for DraftKings, Caesars, Bet Rivers, BetMGM, WinBet, and FanDuel.
Yep.
You know, so all of those apps odds are in there. So when you're looking and you're shopping for these bets, or you've seen maybe you was looking like, oh, you know, there's a bunch of games on today. Let me see the games. And then you see the games, and you're like, oh, I feel like these people could win. You go straight to the Bet Stamp app. You look at the games for today or whatever it is. You start putting it in.
You see your best odds.
You see the best odds because once you click on one game, it's going to give you the odds when it is the money line, the point spread, or the over-under. You're going to see all of those right there. You can start putting one in, and you create your own slip, which you could actually track through the Bet Stamp. But then you go straight to the app, and it can take you straight to the app, straight from Bet Stamp. You could link some of those accounts to there.
Straight to your Bet
And you
Stamp
can
app.
go straight to like Caesars or straight to FanDuel or whatever it is that you're currently looking at. Maybe you're also getting this app. You can start seeing like, oh wow, like WinBet, they've been having some real good odds. Maybe I want to get that WinBet app now because I'm seeing the odds that on the games that I'm normally betting, and where I normally might use FanDuel. This particular bet, you know, is better with WinBet, and that's what it's about because that's what's going to get you this extra $1,000 yearly, you know. And like I said, look at our profiles. You're going to be able to see the best that we're going to put. Like I said, daily we're going to do this every Sunday. Even though we're starting the show late on Sunday, and you're going to see maybe some games played, like how the Toronto game already played, and I already got that as a W under my bet slip and whatnot. Moving forward. Check ours in the morning. Check ours at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. If you feel like with the bets that we put in, you want to put that in too, do that because a lot of them is real probable high odds. I'm putting in that guaranteed bet, not guaranteed winner, but my personal, you know, pick of the day every day. And I feel like that's the one you should be going with.
Check us out, man. Moving forward, y'all check our records. Y'all see what we do. We all maybe you win some money, and we all win some money, and we all happy.
Yep, you want a futures bet? Another one tonight. LSU women, they taking it. UConn men taking it.
They got odds on that already?
I don't know, but you could put that in. You could put that in. You want to get a futures bet? The games is in, and I'm taking the overs in both those games, and the overs.
All right.
Yep. Lock it in. We here now. We here now. Bet Stamp app.
Bet Stamp.
Download
Jones Hour.
Facts.
Use promo code.
Get that jump. Use the Jones Hour promo code. Word up. And if you're trying to build with us, like I said, hit us up, man. Jones Hour. We on IG. We on YouTube. You can follow us. You can hit us up there. I'm Ozone Jones on IG. That's Kush_Talk Radio. _Talk_ Radio. Same thing on Twitter. We trying to build. We trying to build out here. So let's make it happen, Captain. Feel me? All right. So before we end the show, we got some world trending.
Yeah, man.
World trending going on.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, no. So like, I don't know how much everybody's been paying attention in the world. So I'm just gonna start off by saying, me personally, I am ignorant to a lot of things when it comes to this side of conversation with the world. But I've been seeing all the things about the U.S. dollar losing its losing its power, its value. In terms of the world currency moving, the world's reserve currency moving over to the BRICS, which will put the dollar, the value power of oil, transfer of oil into the Chinese dollar, which is called the yuan, or whatever. That sounds like it's gonna suck, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a little fearful in terms of what will happen in the future because we are working class people. We're not
we're gonna need a new skill. Everybody gonna need a skill. You know, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know what the next. Like I don't know. You know, I talked to Wisdom about this, and he was like, "Hey, man, you're underestimating the America's economy." I was like, "Am I though?" I was like, "If America's economy is mostly based on this in terms of why it holds its value,
Yeah.
then am I though? Because if this is 80% of the value, 75% of the value, then what the fuck? Like it'll be worthless." And then there's like fucking little government shits that's happening that's fucking implementing the non-use of cash. You know what I mean? To make everything digital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a little scary, man.
Yeah, and you know what? They're growing. You know what I'm saying? When you think of this BRICS place, because BRICS is literally, I think, Brazil, Russia, India, China, Saudi Arabia. And now
Kazakhstan, it's got a couple stands there.
Now it's getting Iraq and Iran. That's like they did this peace deal is creating peace in the Middle East. Like that's how significant it is. How we used to talk about that in the 90s as a saying.
It's like the Saudis and the other guys. Peace.
And they've literally made the peace right now. You know what's the common target? Fucking America, man. It's us. It's what we've stood for and shed all of these years. Then you got Kenya joining in, like Nigeria wanting to join, maybe Libya wanting to join. These are the places that like they have oil, they have value, they have natural resources, things that we don't have. They literally might have the power to put the American dollar into trouble because we've basically up until this point strong-armed the use
world.
of the dollar.
To the world. Listen, I just got to say this. I don't know what the right move is, but do your fucking research.
Oh, I'm going to tell you the conspiracy.
Hold on. Do your research and do what you can to try to move your money safely and to get the best value out of what we can, because I don't know what the fuck it is. From what the BRICS nation is saying is that their value in terms of their value is based on gold and silver and shit, like actual tangible. It's going back to the gold tender, right?
Which we don't have.
Which
none of our money is back.
We stopped that in the 70s. So if that's the case, maybe you should invest in gold and hold some shit. You know what I mean? Something tangible. Because I'm just saying, I don't know. Do your research. Don't listen to me, but just listen to me in the sense of being weary and being aware, and to maybe look a little deeper into it. All right, because I definitely am, and I'm gonna fucking start making moves soon because I'm fucking scared, bro. We got children coming. We fucking want to eat.
Facts.
We want to make sure we're good.
Yeah, and I know it's gonna sound like I'm talking out my ass for a second. I know it's gonna sound like that. When we look at this situation and we think about what's the possible American United Nations solution for this, it's still the one world dollar, the one world economy, the one world,
the new world order.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is that what they've probably been trying to, again, conspiracy wormhole, what they've been trying to promote all this time. Now, the crazy part of that, because that's not the crazy part. The crazy part where you might think I'm wailing is faking an alien invasion. Yeah. That's the conspiracy wormhole. That's what everybody thinks that they're going to try to do. An alien invasion, some sort of alien thing to scare people like they've constantly tried to do before, and scaring people into situations. And that's what they say.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah. Look up.
Like aye, Captain.
Somebody better fucking call Will Smith.
Yeah.
Independence Day, baby. July 4th, 2023.
Smacking aliens, yeah. Yeah. Don't talk about his wife, aliens. I'll tell you right now. If you don't want that ass.
Bald-headed. Nah, I'm doing. Go ahead.
That's what they're going to do, though. They're going to pretend, that the aliens are talking smack about Jada. That's what the U.S. are going to do.
You know what they say.
And it's going to motivate him, to save the world.
Word.
And unite the whole entire world into one, unified nation,
Because the first translation of the alien text was Jada Pickett and J.I.J. too. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, Will, like, watch that shit, bro. Alright, well, just pay attention, people. We don't really know, but we paying attention. I'll tell you that much.
Do your research.
Word up.
Please.
But yo, another episode of the Jones Hour in the Bucks. Mighty Mitchell for us this episode.
You're
Shout
ready.
out Best Stamp.
Best Stamp.
Shout out Ant Acid.
The Jones Hour.
Kush Talk.
Jones Hour.
Jones. We here.
You ready?
2-2-20.
Joe. It's Kush, you ready?
2-2-20.